There is a well-known quote that says, "A picture is worth 1,000 words." But these words are always subject based on the experiences and emotions of the viewer. The right context is only given with a written text. So for me, type is the strongest form of communication. But at the same time, it always stands in the background and has more like a subtle effect. I am a French designer and I live in Stuttgart, Germany. I'm working as an art director in a communication agency, and I also run my own design studio with a focus on type design. Before type design, my focus was on photography and illustration. I've been skateboarding since my youth. And due to the many magazines and board graphics, my interest in design grew at a very young age. My absolute dream was to design my own board graphic one day. A few years later it happened, and the next 10 years or so I did a lot of photography and a lot of board graphics and wheel graphics. Type has always played a big role in my life, but only as a user. Drawing my own typeface was a thought that has been with me for a while. But for a long time I just couldn't find the right way to start. But that changed 6 years ago. And when I started designing fonts, a whole new world opened up for me. Kerning, OpenType features, alternates, none of this was very familiar to me, just like for many other designers too. I was fascinated from the very beginning, and when I typed my first own letters, it triggered something in me. From there, all I could think about was drawing letters and learning more about type design, day and night. It then took about 1 more year before I released my first typeface on my fonts, in the beginning of 2019. Even if the basic form, the skeleton of each letter is always the same, there are countless ways to shape them. Exploring and playing around with these shapes is so much fun. Finishing a typeface is not that special moment for me as it might seem. For me, the whole production process is so much more exciting. Ideas that slowly become reality, details that work in different letters, and all these little points of no return. These are all the moments that are much more exciting for me. To see the fonts in use is very exciting. It's always fascinating how other designers see and use the fonts. Sometimes completely different uses come up that I ever expected before. That's why I really enjoy getting in touch with the designers, get their feedback and just talk to them about the fonts.